Had those things not happened, we probably, you can't think like this, but
Oh.
we probably would have been more than 20 seconds ahead. We probably could have done it, but it is what it is.
I wanted to go all the way to the end now and talk about that amazing ending. I remember watching it and jumping out of the sofa. I was literally on my feet, just was amazed by it. What was that race up to the final checkpoint like?
Oh man, I couldn't believe that they were up the bus stop. I still can't believe it now, but oh man, yeah, that was a tough mountain to climb, wasn't it? Following them all the way up, so close.
I'm still not over it. I mean, just the emotion. I could still feel like the trauma. Like, yeah, when we bumped into them, we saw them there with no bags.
Yeah.
Well, you saw on kind of the show, I got really upset because I was like, oh, I really thought that we could win. And then, we were there and they didn't have any bags. And I was just like, oh God, we've got no chance. So kind of like, I was already a bit upset and I get dead weak when I cry. And then obviously the mountain, it was just the emotion. I can't even describe it. It was like incredible, but hell, felt like James Bond. I felt like I was in a James Bond movie.
Felt like I was pulling you up that.
You did pull it. If it wasn't for Robbie, I'd still be climbing it right now. I'd still be there scaling the rock. We did make headway on them through the hotel because they made a mistake. They went into the spa, didn't
got
they?
a bit lost.
Ooh.
Oh gosh, I can't even believe it. And like a series of things happened. So, the car broke down as we were scaling the cliff. I fell over and did this massive dramatic action man roll. Had those things not happened, we probably, you can't think like this, but we probably would have been more than 20 seconds ahead. We probably could have done it, but it is what it is.
We could see them. We were racing up the hill. We saw them pretty much the whole way, and
following them.
Yeah, saw them reaching the book. Yeah. Oh god.
Yeah.
We were that close.
Painful.
We were that close all the way.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a double-edged sword because they are incredible and they deserve it. And what they are doing with that money, how would I have sat here and said, Robbie, I really want bifolds when they're donating it all to children and saving so many lives. So thank God that they did win, and they so deserve it. And then I can't even tell you how incredible they are. They are absolutely deserved winners.
I mean, 20 grand wouldn't really have changed our lives. Yeah, it would have been nice, but it wouldn't have changed their lives. But they've used that money to change the lives of so many people.
And actually, the whole 20-second thing is, I mean, it's terrible because it was just 20 seconds. And had you just walked quicker, like you probably could have made it. But to be 20 seconds, I can't tell you how average we are. We're so
behind a gymnast and behind someone who climbed Everest, it doesn't feel too bad, to be honest. 54 days later, and there were 20 seconds in it. I think it's an incredible achievement. A lot of people say, "Are we disappointed?" I don't feel like disappointment. It's like saying, I don't know if you've, maybe you could say that to someone who's rode across the Atlantic and came second. That just feels like such an achievement. It feels the same for us. I think
we're winners. We finished. B, we finished second, and C, we finished 20 seconds behind the winners.
Yeah.
Like. We won. We definitely won.
Absolutely. Completely agree. I wanted to ask, because I'm an editor myself, I know the power of editing in TV, and obviously you can dictate narratives and you can tell stories exactly how you want to do. How close was the edit to the reality?
I think pretty close.
Pretty close. I mean, like, if we would have edited it for our own purposes, it would have probably included a lot of the same stuff plus more. But like for the stuff that we remember is not necessarily the same. So I can remember there was that incident where you on the bus station floor and couldn't see me. Do you remember that?
I do remember that. Most brilliant moment of my life so far.
It was quite a comedic moment, but we never remembered it because it wasn't comedic from our viewpoint. As a third person viewing it, it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Was there anything? There's.
Sorry, guys.
I just that's the problem, isn't it? Like they film us 24 hours a day for 54 days. Like they've got thousands and thousands and thousands of hours of footage, and actually you get about circa 7 minutes a show. I wouldn't want to be the editor. What a tough job they've got. So no, really pleased with it. Yeah.
Nice. Was there any moment that you were surprised didn't make the edit?
Quite a lot. Like we had a lot of fun, didn't we? We had quite a lot of fun. Obviously, the only bits that you saw of me is of me complaining, which, don't get me wrong, was quite big proportion. But like we did some really good jobs. Like we did that. We worked in a meat market in Montevideo.
Oh, that was really cool.
And that was incredible. And I was like, this is definitely going to get in. Robbie was like the chef, and he was literally running a restaurant. And I was serving all the customers and making all the puddings, and it didn't even make it. And I was so shocked. I was telling everyone, you know, it's going to be great. Wait, something really special's coming. And it didn't make it in. I was quite surprised.
Yeah.
But then I guess it was like the final, like, why are you laughing? It's like,
I'm just thinking of all sorts of memories are starting to flood back. Oh yeah, that happened, and oh yeah, that happened, and that Diego moment who couldn't take us to Cafayate checkpoint. And they didn't think that would ever make it, but it did.
Yeah, happened.